Yes, this is BUKAVU for you, the capital seat of the southern province of Congo DRC, which is now being managed by the M23 rebels. And I have to say, the US New Times today is visiting this town for the first time to have the first-hand information, the current situation, how the people are living after the liberation by the M23 rebels. So as you can see, the town looks clean. As you can see, the town remains secure. People are busy moving with their daily life activities. You can see these are taxis that come people, and you see people doing the trade in the town. I'll continue taking you around this beautiful seat, but it's quite hot. Behind the camera, I'm Innocent Abumugisha. As we keep on moving, I shall be giving you more details about this town. Probably I'll be meeting some of the town leaders. Yes, like I told you, this is BUKAVU city where the US New Times is currently visiting to check on the current situation after the liberation of the city by the M23 rebels. As you can see, we are having the daily movement of the people. We are having daily activities in town. The town is safe. Those who are doing trade are doing trade movements, and people are very free to do trade. So let me leave you a bit so that you can see what's happening. Yes, we are now reporting direct from BUKAVU city, where you can see different people moving up and down. You can see international organization vehicles which are here to give humanitarian aid to people. This is a town that had just had war in the past few months, but it looks like life is back to normal. Life has been stabilized, and today the US New Times is visiting this town to make sure that we show you what's happening now, make sure that we show you the current situation of the city. The US New Times will continue to give you the updates about this town, give you the updates about the current situation in the Republic of Congo, where we are having unrest, where we are having genocide being committed by the Congolese government, killing of the Banyamulenge. So we have a lot of things to learn from here. We have a lot to share. This town currently is being managed or is being governed by the M23 and the AFC coalition. You know that AFC M23 coalition started fighting area on when they started from Bunagana in the northern part of Kivu until they reached this part. This is the time now I'm going to allow you to continue watching and see what's happening and the movement of the people. Thank you so much. The University of BUKAVU. Université de BUKAVU, you can see a rich country like Congo having such a university. This is the University of BUKAVU. Inside BUKAVU city, the US New Times right now is inside BUKAVU, and we are now taking you around the town, including the compounds, the residential compounds, to make sure we show you that there's full of security. But as we have been telling you earlier on, that the government of the Republic of Congo, DRC, neglected these areas such that you can see there are no infrastructure development, such as roads, such as good street lights. You can see they don't have street lights, but the security is tight under the M23 rebels, March 23 rebels. This is the US New Times taking you around the city of BUKAVU. My name is Innocent Abumugisha, as usual your host, who is in BUKAVU today to make sure that you get the first-hand information. So we continue broadcasting live from the city of BUKAVU. My name is Innocent Abumugisha on the US New Times. We are now into the heart of BUKAVU city. This is the city center. You can see the movements that are there. You can see the Congolese are doing their businesses. The cars are moving, meaning the patrols are there in the filling stations. The security is tight. Though I haven't seen any label, it means that they are most likely they are in their defenses. You cannot know. Like I told you, the U.S. New Times, right now we are still in the city of Bukavu, the headquarters of Southern Kivu. At this point, we are at the place there in the Panda. This is a very common place. It's not a new place to most of you because we saw when the M23 rebels liberated this city in sometime in February 2025. The first place that they went to celebrate their victory was at the place there in the Panda, where we are right now, which I'm showing you. It's just a small radius of the town, but we continue within town. And we are right now, I'm at a place where they sell spare parts of vehicles. You can see the filling station. I think it has no rebels. You know, Congo is a special country where everything's very, 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 very crazy. So M23 and IFC coalition have got a lot of role to play in rebuilding this country, in rebuilding this city. As you can see now, I'm trying to get some pictures from an upstairs building where you can see also part of the city. Let me give you another few minutes so that you are able to take you around and you see the place as we shift from one point to another. The picture in the background is the University of BUKAVU, as you can see. Like I told you, this is the only single building, University of BUKAVU, that's a university, a government university. You can imagine a rich country like Congo having such a university. We continue moving around BUKAVU, where we are seeing different structures, different activities, different buildings. There's nothing beyond what you are seeing. This is the BUKAVU you've been hearing about. So a lot of activities are going on here, but one thing I can tell the world is that as an eyewitness of the U.S. New Times, BUKAVU is a secure city right now, and as we can see, people can move freely, people can trade. I'm trying to tell you some of the surrounding areas that surround the city of BUKAVU. The key surrounding areas that we have Kavumu Airport, which is between 30 to 35 kilometers in the north of BUKAVU. It was also captured by the M23 rebels sometime before the rebels advanced to Bukavu city to have the Bukavu the 4. So Kavumu city is an airport which was used for the southern province. On the other side, we also have Lake Kivu. Lake Kivu is the major geographic feature, aiding transport, fishing, trade, border crossing with Rwanda. So, you know, Lake Kivu plays a very vital and very important role for Bukavu city because it is used for transport. Those people going to Rwanda, people going to Goma, they can use Lake Kivu. It's also used for fishing, fish for eating and fish for selling, for economic development for the citizens of Bukavu. It is used also for trading and the border crossing to Rwanda. I think that's a small information. We also have the border with Rwanda and Burundi. Bukavu is very near the Rwandan border. Cross border, as the U.S. New Times will be showing you right when we're at the border. Trade and movement are very, very important because you find a lot of Rwandese moving into Congo and the Congolese moving into Rwanda. By the way, the Congolese who wants to travel abroad, those who wants to go to probably Kinshasa, Kampala, they have to come to Kamembe's town of Rwanda. Then they fly from Kamembe to Kigali International Airport, where they would connect to the rest of the world. So you see, Bukavu is a vital city for Congolese, it being near to Rusizi, the Rwandan city. Currently, Bukavu is in the hands of RFC and M23 rebels. The current leadership and government was formed after the liberation of this city. After the fall of Bukavu to M23 in February 2025, the rebel coalition called Alliance Fleuve Congo, AFC, including M23, appointed its own administration for southern province, including Bukavu. The governor of the southern province is Emmanuel Birato Guihimba. Was appointed by the AFC M23 as the governor of Southern Kivu. And his deputy governor is Dunia Masumbuko Bwenge, in charge of political, administrative, and legal affairs. I think we had an interview with this one, which we shall also be giving you shortly. We have Juvenal Gishinge Gasinzira, in charge of economic, finance, and development affairs. So this must be very clear that we have two deputy governors. One is in charge of political administration, and another one is in charge of economical and finance development affairs. Now, in the previous government, before the rebel takeover, Jean-Jacques Prousse was the governor appointed by the central government of Kinshasa. He fled Bukavu. It was captured by the M23. He's currently staying in Burundi, Bujumbura, but working from Uvira because Uvira is still under the control of DRC government. The M23 is also having some governance challenges with the change in control. Issues such as security, basic services, legality, humanitarian access, and the provision of utilities have become more fraud. The new administration faces the task of imposing order, restoring services, by also ensuring legitimacy and meeting humanitarian needs. See, this one is very crucial because the basic services that people are getting from government, such as medication, education, and all those issues, were temporarily disturbed because of the war, as well as humanitarian needs, you know, where the human beings, I'll tell you the numbers of this city. It's also not an easy job to meet what they require. Security, the current situation and issues that we witnessed in Bukavu. There is a widespread fear among residents since the takeover. Some reports of looting, prison breaks, people fleeing, general panic, civilian services, health, water, etc. are under strain. Because of the war, the prisons were opened, so the criminals are at large. We also had people leaving their homes because of war, becoming refugees. And the general panic because of the Wazalendo that are still in the hiding in different places. We still have water shortage problems. All these are the issues that the current situation that they are facing. Many economic activities have stopped, business closed, transport and trade disturbed, basic goods rising in prices, utilities and public services as disturbed because of the war. We also looked at the leadership legitimacy. Currently, the new leadership, AFC M23 appointees, is not recognized by the government in Kinshasa. So it is still an antagonism between the leadership in Southern Kivu and the central government in Kinshasa. There is ambiguity and tension over authority, control, and administration. Some residents may accept the new order out of necessity, others resist. So this is something that people must understand very well, because some people still believe that M23 rebels are rebels and they can't control them. So they still believe in Kinshasa government, and Kinshasa government is gone. So it's difficult to also give orders to people who do not obey or recognize you. Risk of border conflict, regional dimensions.
Because Bukavu borders Rwanda and is closer to Burundi, the development has regional implications. There are accusations of Rwandan involvement in support of the rebels. There is concern over spillover of conflict, refugee flows, and regional diplomatic tension. All these are some of the the data that were collected while on field visiting Bukavu. We also had to investigate the population of the city. The population of Bukavu is estimated at around 1.2 to 1.3 million people in the recent reports. You can imagine that a small city just in the southern part is accommodating 1.3 million. Geographically, Bukavu sits on a peninsula jutting into Lake Kivu in the eastern part of Congo. It is very close to the Rwandan border, like I mentioned before. We'll continue mentioning more about the Bukavu city because we have a lot to discuss. This is part one. We shall also be giving you part two.